Yeah, man, Jamaica. This is Damian Crawford, and I make this video on behalf of the entertainment industry with the hope that it will fast track the reopening of the entertainment industry and allow for a safe reopening for the patrons of the entertainment industry. Now, what we have to recognize and why me really is a fighter for the entertainment industry is not because I love to party or because I love to go to events. It's because I see entertainment as an industry for the poor. What we call an industry for the poor, there are some industries that to enter into it as a entrepreneur, you have to have a whole heap of money to invest. Like if you go to own a hotel, you have to have a whole heap of money to invest. If you go own a factory, you have to have a whole heap of money to invest. But if you go in entertainment, you don't really need, if you keep a party, you don't need a whole heap of money to invest. You can if you have the some fest and these things, but regular man keep them look smaller events and him can make a money without a whole heap of money to invest. That is the same thing like with vending is an industry for the poor. Taxi is an industry for the poor because true you can get a loan with the car easy, then a man now personally have no whole heap of money to invest. So me I look on this industry now where many people who don't want or don't have a work then forget a wage, start to seek a profit, and them seek a profit through the entertainment industry, in particular music entertainment. Now there's other forms of entertainment like gambling, I must say racers already has been approved for reopening, but me not hear no conversation about entertainment. So to that extent, we reach out to some industry practitioners and we have a meeting yesterday and we have a full conversation and we have these recommendations that no hope anti-Babsy Grange and the government will consider as a plausible basis to reopen entertainment. Now, before me even go into the proposals that we have still, I want to just explain why we get to those proposals. Now, when we make a plan for any person or any industry or any activity, we have to consider the culture of that activity, how it functions, how it operates. So entertainment operates based on crowd. Now that's a problem because the whole response to COVID is anti-crowd. But entertainment, I find it very difficult. And when I say entertainment, I specifically talk about music entertainment. I find it very difficult to not embrace crowd, to resist crowd. Now, why is this so? For first thing is that the entertainment depend upon crowd for profit. I'm going to explain how that works. Profit is the revenue minus expenses. See? So if you're going to make a profit, your revenue have to be more than your expenses. Revenue is price times quantity. So how much you charge times the number of people who are going to come. Now, you can get a revenue by having a dependence on price. High revenue can be dependent upon high price, or high revenue can be dependent upon enough people. So when we hear people say, Chinaman's a quick sale, small profit, him say, him are going to make high revenue from enough people to buy. You understand? But another man can make high revenue from people, look a bit of people to buy and pay enough money. Entertainment depends upon quantity to make revenue. So if you look upon it then simple, let's say that a man spend 100 grand to keep a party and him want to make 20 grand profit. Then him have to make revenue of 120 grand. To make that revenue of 120 grand, him can say one man have to pay me 120 grand, or him can say two man have to pay me 60 grand, or him can say three man have to pay me 40 grand, or him can say 100 man have to pay me $1,200, or him can say 1,000 man have to pay me $120. Entertainment are going to be more profitable or more likely to make the revenue if him get 1,000 man a pay him $120, more than him a get one man a pay him 120 grand. While car man like Benz might have say, alright, if one man pay me 120 grand, me make a profit. While entertainment are going to be impossible for have that, because we not pay that to go to no event. So because of the unwillingness to pay a high price, the entertainment event are going to actually benefit more from getting enough people. See? So the first problem with entertainment affairs is that it depends upon enough people. The second problem is how we party. Because if you see an empty space, the party flap, you now go in at the party if you look in there and see it empty. Because the entertainment space really is a space for interaction. So where the six feet apart work is that if you have 6 feet apart, then 100 people are gonna need 60 feet long and 60 feet wide. So you look on 60 times 60, that is 600, 3,600 feet, square feet, for 100 people. That means mass camp then, if for example, mass camp could have only hold like maybe 200 people, 250 people, properly socially distanced, 6 feet apart. And that are going to be even further affected because nobody now stand up at the same place. They are going to move towards the bar, they are move towards the bathroom, and they are move towards each other to get a dance and stuff like that. So anyway, considering these things, me and the local team were sitting down yesterday with the practitioners of entertainment. I'm not really calling names because we don't want, if it be perceived in no negative way by the government and things like that. But we come up with these proposals we are going to make to you. The first proposal we make is that the focus should be on ease of tracing more so than small numbers. Even though we recommend that no event over 500 should currently be approved in the first phase. So 500 should be the maximum to any event in the first phase. But we also say that we are focusing more on the ease of tracking than on the than social distancing. Because I just explained to you, say in an event, in a venue, socially distanced, you basically have no venue we can hold more than 300 people if we're going to be properly socially distanced. So we are going to focus on the ease of tracking. What that means simply is that if we go to an event and somebody where the day of the event end up show up with the virus, we want a method, a system we can quickly identify everybody else where they are at the event and immediately cauterize or immediately stop the spread of the virus further by coming and checking all of us who might have interfaced with that individual. And so for the first phase, which we recommend, is 30 days. So we are saying the first phase of the opening of entertainment is 30 days. See? So let us look then maybe from the 22nd of June until the 22nd of July. See? Is the first phase. We have said that no event that don't have control entry will be allowed to host them event. So what we basically say is that an open street dance where anybody can stop is a problem. But an event we have control entry is good. Now notice when I say a venue, because you have other methods of creating control entry. So an open lot that have barriers or some form of makeshift fencing, whether it is someone put cloth, whatever around it, can become a space with a control entry, but it's not an official venue. You understand? A parking lot can be a space with a control entry. A bar with a lawn when not necessarily operate as a venue can create a control entry. A community sports field can be designed with barriers around it to become a control entry. So when not just say venue, I say that any event we are going to keep should prove, the promoter should prove that he has control entry. Now why is it important in our opinion say have control entry? We think it important say have control entry because we are basically saying that everybody will come have to register as a participant in the dance, and everybody in the environment are associated. When we say in the environment, meaning those in the environs but associated with the event. So even the man who has sell jerk chicken, he must register as a participant at the dance. See? The man who has sell peanut, he must register as a participant at the dance. So then we are going to have a database system at the Ministry of Health that once you are registered as a participant at the dance, if me show up with COVID, then once you enter my number, all the people who were at the dance, feed them number, I will also show up and you immediately contact them and you just quarantine this the thing by testing those people and seeing who might interface and who might catch it. So the question then is, how you gonna get these people to register? Now, me that say, yo, we have to write down them name when them come in and whatever, but a man come with a brilliant idea of saying, yo, that a promoter, when he is now applying for a permit, he should put a designated SIM card, a designated number on that permit registration. And everybody will come to the event have to call that number before they go in. So once you call the number, your number are going to register to that phone. See? And in getting registered to that phone, then now it are going to be entered into this database. So if I go Wednesday, the third Wednesday of the month, and me call this number, once me search the database from the Ministry of Health and my number come up, everybody that was at Wednesday, that Wednesday, for them number will automatically come up, and the people can just contact we and trace we and test we and make sure that we not going to become a source of the spread. So to that extent, we recommend say every promoter, once them apply for a permit, they must designate one or two, so one COVID monitor to every 250 people. So if a man say I have an event with less than 250 people, he want one COVID monitor. If he go more than 250 people, he want two COVID monitor. Because remember we say not over 500 people for the first phase. See? So therefore, this promoter now go down at the KSAC or any parish council and him say, I want to keep an event. On that farm, he must identify who is his COVID monitor. And that COVID monitor have to get access to information where them possibly have to go up on a website and fill out a little test for sure so them have knowledge of what is necessary for an event to have to be COVID safe then. So basically this COVID monitor, the person who are going to have this designated number and are going to be at the gate to ensure that people call in before them come in. I go to the jerk chicken man, make sure say him call the phone, see him where I'm have to move, police are going to move him. And if a vendor come, make sure the workers, they select everybody call a number. If you know, so we have total tracing, right? And make sure so no man not call with no unknown number and all them thing. Now it's simple, if a man no want call, I'm no want nobody have him number, I'm just go him yard. Him not have to come in at the party. Him just go in yard if him not want to participate and make everybody safe. Simple. Right? So, basically now, what we are saying is that this COVID monitor now, I got organized as well, even the girls within the entertainment space, for which we are already now reaching out to certain sponsors who have sanitary wipes and stuff like that. So that even some of the branded girls can go around now and make sure, say, even though we now move to a bathroom, because all of us now go to the bathroom for wash hand every time, but maybe upon the hour, maybe every 2 hours, the nurse them can tell us what is a proper timing, that them walk around with hand wipes and them things there, so that we can just use the alcoholic hand wipes and wipe off our hand and things like that. And make sure say we keep certain hygienic processes even within the space. There's also going to be a certain recommendation that an entertainment event can have no less than 4 bars set up, meaning a bar to every corner then, or a bar to every wall. See? So that we not have a bungling up at the bar. Remember we say we really are focused on tracking, but at the same time, if we can make those over A side at the event stay over A side, and those who they are B side stay at B side, and those who they are C side stay at C side, and those who they are D side stay at D side. We are using now a square, which is 4 side. Then if a bar there and everybody now have to congregate in the center, then it means less people are going to interact with the person who have it, if a person have it. We're saying that that bar must have a sanitation protocol which is printed and placed on the bar counter or in the bar, so that now the people working in the bar know say them have to either wipe down every every 20 minutes or whatever the health people say, right? Them have to use this particular chemical, whether it's bleach water to a certain percent of bleach, maybe 2 cork to every gallon of water, or whatever the people say, and stuff like that. We also said that before entering, you have to do the natural things like wear a mask. Now, I don't see that as a problem, because our girl them now, I gotta just make it fashionable for wear them mask. You understand? Them have them suit with them mask fitting into them suit, right? So even all the artists them now, we are called on some of them to make some tune about mask and at mask and them things that make it be part of the fashion for wear your mask. You understand? And the man them have to just fit into and know so them wear them mask. So this COVID monitor, part of them duty, have to walk around and make sure say when people take off their mask, them indicate say, yo, no man, keep on your mask, because we don't really want, if you have it, you are going to transmit it to other people and vice versa. So just keep on your mask. So the COVID monitor and the little branded girls, they might have that duty there to just make sure that people keep on their mask. We have said that also they must have no less than 2 bathrooms. We should have then eventually be 4 bathrooms. Now, some people say, I know that rough and thing, but what we say is the less people use the same bathroom, the better. So, you have 2 male bathroom, 2 female bathroom. If on your application you can't guarantee that, you can't get a permit. And when the police come in now and just check decibels now, you might check the checklist for COVID. So when the police come and say, yo, you don't have the 4 bathroom, you dance like off. Simple. When the police come and say, yo, you don't have your monitor, or I can't find your monitor, right? Because this list when I have this paper registration say Damian Crawford is the monitor, and I don't see Damian Crawford, then you dance like off. When the police come and him say you don't have control entry, you dance like off. If the police come and say, yo, make me say the log of people who call in and him say 10 call but 1,000 people are no 1,000 a night. So if him say 10 call and 200 people, then you know say, yo, you dance like off. If the police come and say anything that look like it way over a 500, you dance like off. So basically, I say that if we put these procedures into place, where one, we are focused on tracking more than we are focused on social distancing, the ability to track. To be able to track, we have said that no event we can have control entry can be approved in the first 30 days. So you have to have a control entry, either a venue or a makeshift venue. Also, we have said that you must have a COVID monitor. So it means that one person or every 250 people have to designate it as a COVID monitor. Them responsible to put in the full checklist and to make sure that throughout the day that checklist is being carried out. We have said that our event must have 4 bars, 1 bar to every corner to make people not have to get up at the bar. And they must have some cleaning procedure for the count of the bar. So whether every 10 minutes, every 20 minutes, we are helped to sit down and work that out. We're saying that to come in, you have to have a mask and you must get a temperature check. So some people already said them will rent temperature gun and things like that. See, so therefore we can give you information about when you can rent temperature gun and stuff like that. Also, you must you have to have hand wipes with persons going around every hour, whatever the nurses them say is the right thing, with the hand wipes to make sure that people are keep a certain level of hygienic and cleanliness within the event. And them have to call before them enter so that them number can be logged, so we can actually track and trace them to that extent. Now, if this are going to work, it means that promoters can be banned from keeping events if them don't follow these protocols. So to that extent, the ministry have got demand say that promoters are registered, seen, and that promoter that is registered, if him found by the police or if we have COVID monitors from the Ministry of Health, we have a random check. If them found to not be satisfying those things, then we are going to remove them permit or remove them ability to get permit for another period. One can decide if a 3 month or if a 6 month or if a 1 year. But we have said that we feel say if these things are implemented, we might be able to open up the entertainment industry for the first 30 days to those who have control entry. Enough event already, Wednesday have control entry. Bossy Tuesday have control entry, Boom Boom event have control entry, or can become easy to control. Even at Monday can control quite simply with a makeshift fence system. So enough of the actual weekly events already have that kind of control entry, and others are creative enough to find solutions to that control entry. I think if we do that, and the team we meet with yesterday, some brilliant minds, some brilliant man who sometimes people underestimate through them not have no bag of papers behind them name, but brilliant man them. If we try that, I think we can satisfactorily reopen the industry. Respect.